Hey guys, hopefully this is going to be another quickish video. It's nothing special, just I want to do a bit of a modification to this this thing. It gives me nothing but grief. Anyone who owns one of these knows about these jaws. They're a bit of a pain in the ass, really. Anyway, long story short, what I want to do, make a new set. I'm going to extend them out very close to the blade so I can... Don't worry about that, it's locked in the bottom. You know, so I can cut very close to the jaws. That's one thing. Try and resolve that problem too, where it's locked in the bottom of the jaw and, you know, actually makes contact with the top of the jaw. But I'll address that once I've made it. I might even, well, it depends, I won't go there yet, but I want to extend, these are 65 high, so, and this is only 40 from the inside there. So I'm going to make it 60 by 60, so hopefully that's going to help a little bit with it kicking back. Try that. This jaw is going to be the same length as this one. Like, this isn't my idea. I saw it somewhere on YouTube, who knows where. So whoever you are, thanks for the idea, but what I'm going to do is when the jaw's out here, it's just going to have an adjusting bolt, so you don't have to, like, you know, when you're cutting something like that, you can just put the bolt through, you know, and you just have a length of thread, any length you want, and off you go. So yeah, that's it. Easy peasy, hopefully. So get into it. Alright, that's one. It was all going good, and then got a bit away from me in there and there, but it's alright. Just a bit of extra paint in there. This is that's alright, I just knocked the top off it. This is all got to get. I'm going to fly cut it so it's square and flat, both of them. So that's one. Now I'm just going to square up these faces and knock the top off them. Probably fly cut them so they're nice and pretty. Yeah, so we'll do that. Quarter mile off. Mile off. think I'm going to do 2 holes because these things always want to kick back. So I'm thinking if I do one sort of in the middle and one lower, the lower one might be better, like putting pressure in the right spot. Yeah, why not? Alright, so I'm just going to drill as many holes as I can to remove the material, and I've got to slot that. Alright, so problem is as I thought. So what happens is, just because it's a really shit clamping system, when you put tension on it, say I want excuse me, so I want to clamp something in, you know, small like that. When you put tension on it, the back of the clamp lifts that, so it only, you know, contacts on the bottom. And even with my extra hole down the bottom here, it didn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to angle the front just slightly. The front, yeah, and that's my shim. So what's that? 0.3 of a mil, and that should be plenty just to take up that little bit of slack. I mean, I could always shim it, but it's not going to make any difference for any other clamping. So I just think that this is the way to do it. As long as it clamps at the top first and then pulls in at the bottom, it'll be alright. just going to swap that shim, it's too much. Should be heaps better. Alrighty, give it a test run. Yeah, a different bolt for this. Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's what we want. The whole point to it is adjustable bolt so you don't have to pack out the other end, and I've made the fence right next to the blade, yeah, so now you know I can do really fine cuts. Magic. Beautiful. Give it a test run. It's solid. See what happens. So I'll just try and, you know, do a little checkout. Something you can never do with the old ones because they were. That fence was. That fence is like right back here somewhere. So you could never do a fine cut. And that one, well, I've extended this out 15 mil. Put it that way, 15 mil. I haven't checked, but obviously it's not going to work for angles. But, geez, the amount of times I cut an angle on this is pretty much never. And I've got the old jaws, I just swap the old jaws over, it takes, you know, 5 seconds, so. And my blade's stuffed. It's cutting in on an angle. I was doing that the other day. I'll stop it before it cuts into the jaws. You see it's walking sideways. Oh well. Oh, I'll try to fix the blade. Try again. Oh, try again. That blade shit house. Woo! Alright, so minimal. Ow, fucking hell, that's all. Yo, shit. I'll just say there. Oh, it's not, yeah, it's not squared up, nothing. Not caring. But as you can see, come here. But as you can see, I've got pretty much nothing in the jaws, yeah? So, if it cuts and holds that, that's exactly what I'm after. Alright. Fuck me. Boom! There you go. I just gotta muck around and whoops. I just got to muck around and make sure the fence is all square to the blade and everything. But as you can see, I got about 4 or 5 mil there holding that piece in the jaw. So that's jaw holding that piece, yeah. So that's absolutely perfect. And it's cutting a bit squarer. Now I'm just going to touch it up, give it some paint, and I'll bring it back when it's back on. Oh, that's it. Apart from that really shit weld in there, the rest is okay. But yeah, that's it. The bolt thing works unreal. This blade can fuck right off. There you go. I didn't square it up or nothing, it's just like in there, but it's pretty flush to the jaws and it's bloody close to the jaws. So yep, that's definitely a win. Alrighty, see you in the next one.